Hey guys, Sonic. Hey guys, Sonic the Hedgehog here, and today I am going to be reviewing my thoughts on the Sonic movie 2. You will not be able to see me, but I left this beautiful poster from my movie up for you to enjoy. And I also have some tabs of some videos, aka some scenes from the movie, which are some that I will be reviewing. Now, I just want to say that there will be a lot of spoilers, so if you haven't watched the Sonic movie 2, for one, what are you doing? Come on, go watch my movie. And for two, don't watch this until you've seen it. Now, anyway, let's get started with this review. I think that CGI was great, and from the first Sonic movie, for the end credit scene, I've definitely realized that they have changed Tails' design a little bit. And especially in the Sonic movie 2, for like 2 trailers, they like changed the design. And they also like changed my design up a little bit too. Now I want to say that I really liked the scene where me and Tails danced. It was a very good scene, and I loved it because it showed how much we can be together and how much we can accomplish when we work together. And I just want to say that all the actors in this were great, especially at dancing. And it shows how much I care for Tails, and it shows how much of me I can be. Like, it shows how much I can really dance. Like, it just shows that I can really, really dance, and it shows how hyper and how cool I can really be. And this is just amazing, and I love this scene so much. And as you will see right in the background, there was just one reference there from Sonic Adventure, and I love how it shows how Tails can pick me up and how cool Tails can be and how cool we can be, especially when we work together, and how much we can accomplish when we work together. And then the next one that I gotta say is that it was so popular that they literally made McDonald's toys for us. They literally made McDonald's toys for us. And it's like, you could tell that it was such a success and it was so good that even McDonald's and Sega tried to partner up, and they tried to do what they do best and, well, work together and be good together. And it just seems amazing to me. And now we can do... And now, spoiler warning, Super Sonic is in the movie, and they did an amazing job just putting that in and showing how much Tom and Maddie love me and how much I can work with the Chaos Emerald. And how much I don't really know in the movie. And I love how you can see the little Chaos Emeralds. I don't know if you can on the screen, but you can see the little Chaos Emeralds go out of the, the little Chaos Emeralds come out of the Master Emerald. I don't know why, I'm sorry, my wording. But you could see how the Chaos Emeralds were going out of the Master Emerald, and then how much Tom and Maddie love me, and how... well, in the movie, and how family and friendship can get you a long way in life, and how it describes me, and it shows the basic plot of the movie about perfectly, and about it tricks you, almost, kind of, and it tricks Tails and Knuckles and the whole plot, and how funny Jim Carrey can be sometimes, too, and how he can express himself and be really, really funny. And boom, as you can see in the background, we have Super Sonic which I feel like was a great addition to this movie, and it's great for them to introduce it now because, well, if they introduce Tails, then you introduce Knuckles, then you have to have both the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emeralds, because they both were in both of the games, and that's when both of them were introduced, so it's only good that you introduced that Supersonic. And this scene especially shows how is a very good action-packed scene, and can also really show how good Supersonic can be against Eggman. Now, I just want to say that the first 3 minutes of this film, at least somewhere else, I guess, is really good. And that, I mean, they put their heart and soul into this movie, and how they really put a lot of references and showed how much I've mostly not has matured in the movie. Now, the title says the first 3 minutes, but if I remember correctly, that wasn't exactly the first 3 minutes. It started at Washington State, I think. If that's where it started, with the cops chasing the van. But this still shows a lot, and this shows how funny Tom and Maddie can be, and it also shows the introduction of Tails and how, and not exactly why, but kind of why he came here, and I think it's amazing. And it's just blowing my mind. I can barely speak right now. And it shows, with his little gadget in his hand, how they really, how do I put this, showed Tails' genius side of things. And then for this, it shows how things are going in Hawaii with Tom and Maddie, and how funny this whole scene can be, how funny this wedding scene can be, up until me and Tails can be. It's still pretty funny though after that, but after we get uncaptured from a cage, spoiler warning, how cool I can be and how I can run on water after that. I remember a lot from the movie, and I've seen it when I saw the movie when it came out, so it's right now, what, the 13th, 12th, and this scene is what I really looked up this video for. It's this one, because I love it, and it expresses how I haven't matured that much as a kid, and now I can still be very cool and be quite myself, and how much the dog kind of cares about me, and how much me and the dog has grew relationship, and how much I kind of loved to skateboard and kind of snowboard at the end. So that is good. And me versus Knuckles, beautiful thing. And I like how they inserted how Eggman tried to trick him, and how mature I get when it gets to this scene, and how funny Jim Carrey can be. He's funny throughout this whole movie, if I'm being honest. And this just shows how action-packed me and Knuckles get during the movie. Like, we get extremely action-packed. I can barely talk. But we get extremely action-packed. And this just shows how strong Knuckles can be versus my absolute speed. And how and how strong I can be. I'm sorry for the silence once in a while, but how strong I can be and how good I can be. Like, how great I can really be versus Knuckles, and how this show was mainly how we got tricked and everything. And there we go, right there, Sonic X reference. Bam. Really good. It shows how aggressive Knuckles can really be, too. And shows how much Eggman will exactly trick him. Now, for next one, we got all of us just teaming up to destroy this one big robot. And how, again, funny Jim Carrey can be, which is throughout the whole movie can be extremely, and we're talking extremely funny. Especially with this robot. And it shows how action-packed we can get and how all three of us can work together, and yeah. How Knuckles doesn't really follow with the plan or really anything. He just goes by his own rules. He just does whatever he wants. And they do a good job at showing that. And they do a good job on showing how good of a pilot Tails is and how good Eggman can really do versus us in the air. How he can handle us in the air. And again, how good Agent Stone and Doctor can work. And it's just amazing. And it also shows how well me and Tails can work together, even while on a plane together. We can still do extremely well together. And how it feels like Tails has handled these missiles and everything before. And how, again, funny it can be. And also, and again, how Jim Carrey can be really funny. This part mainly. Now, I will have to go to this, and it's, again, really funny. Extremely funny. And shows how strong Knuckles can be versus a robot powered by Master Emerald energy. It's just amazing. Again, how funny Jim Carrey can be. And how smart Agent Stone can be. And I'll just let this. Bam. And how smart I can be sometimes if I really do it. If I can really be as smart as I can. Like, if I really try. And this is just amazing. And for this, it's just amazing how they can show us how we can work together and how we can all plan and what each of us can do. My speed, Knuckles' strength, and Tails' smarts. It's just amazing. And how dumb Knuckles can be in this movie. Also, I think this will end here. Or not. It's amazing. And then we get, this is before the supersonic scene. Either way, it's an amazing scene and shows the ray gun in which Tails has in the 4-inch pack, by the way. And if you look very closely, which you don't need to look that closely, his robots that he had, like the Buzz Bombers and those little egg-shaped robots, they have the power of the Master Emerald as well. which is amazing too, and it just shows how good they can be. And if I'm being honest, how bad Knuckles' pep talk can be and how much he can plan though. And how we all seem like we're equal strength, but speed, but I think I'm faster like I normally am. But they really upgraded Knuckles' speed. And for Tails, they didn't show how. They just stuck with his normal speed because he can already keep up with me pretty well, and it's amazing. My cameraman's cat is bothering me. I'm so sorry for that, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry. Anyway, this just shows how action-packed Tom and Maddie can be at times as well, and how Eggman can really be like that. And yeah, that's going to be all for my review of the Sonic movie. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you later.